All right, thank you. Welcome to my channel. I still remain your English master. Today, we're discussing a simple topic called word. In English language, no topic is actually minor nor too important. So all have or has equal rank. So in this brief video or teaching, I'm going to be talking about word. Once we hear word, some of us tend to be confused. Word simply means a singular unit or element of a linguistic that stand alone. And in some cases, words can actually become a sentence because when a word is issued as a command, it becomes what? A sentence. So don't be confused on whenever you hear anything called word. Word simply means a singular entity, single unit or element of a linguistic. When we say linguistic, it means any language that stands alone. And in some cases, as I said earlier, it can what? Be called a sentence, more especially in what? Command. Now let's quickly go there. Now, word. A word can be defined as a single, distinct, meaningful element of speech or writing used with others to form a sentence. If you check all these things that I have written here, they are combinations of words. But when we pick only one, for example, if we pick this one called single, single is a word. If you separate it, it stands alone. But it may not what? Confer or combine a meaning or give a meaningful meaning. Yes. For example, if we go to command, if I say go, go can stand as a sentence because an individual whom I am talking to understood what I am saying and he decided to what? Go or depart. When I say again, maybe come. Come is also a word, but as a command. So these are examples of words, but in a command aspect. So when we hear words, word simply means single element. But if something is being attached to it, let's say I am, so this is called what? A combination of words. Therefore, it's no longer what? A word. This can be called, if I put full stop here, it becomes what? I can call it a phrase. I am is a phrase. I am what? So it is not complete. So it becomes what? A phrase. Now, without taking much of your time, let's look at another definition of a word. When we talk about a word can as well be defined as a sound or combination of sounds that has meaning and is spoken by a human being. So whenever we talk about a word, another definition is that it must be a sound, it must be combined or spoken by a human being. So that means not every sound can be called a word because even animals make what? Sound. So when you hear a word is what? A sound that have meaningful meaning spoken by a human being. Remember, a word is not a letter is not a word, and a word is not a phrase. So this one I gave as example here, go is a word, come is a word, but I am is a phrase. Therefore, if I say I, or if I say something like a is what? A letter. It's not a word, because it's not what? It does not have meaning. Then the next thing we are going to look at is types of words. When we talk about types of words in a grammatical terms, I'm going to use the 8 parts of speech to mention what a word actually means. Because the reason why I'm taking this step by step is when we combine words together, it gives us meanings. And those meanings can now extend to what we call phrase. From phrase, we extend to what? Sentence or clause. From clause, we can now start forming what we call paragraph. And from paragraph, we form what? Passage. Therefore, we continue until we get what we call a novel or a textbook. But after letters, the next is what? Word. So that is why we are treating it. It's very, very important. Now, types of words. Types of words can be described as the 8 parts of speech in English language. Yes, actually, I myself used to teach 9 parts of speech, but because I don't want to confuse my students, then I decided to pick the 8 parts of speech. Therefore, if you look at the board, you see noun. In this manner, I did not make it plural, say maybe nouns. So, noun is a word. If you look at noun actually has a meaning. It's a naming word used to name animal, place, thing, and other related things. As far as something has a name, it is what? Nouns. Then second one, pronoun. Third one, verb. Pronoun simply replaces a noun. Example, he, she, him, her. In reflexive form, we say himself or herself or ourselves. So verb, when we talk about verb is a word and it actually has a meaning, which is what? An action or a doing word. Then we talk about adverb. Adverb simply does one work, modifies what? A verb. That means give more information on how an action is being performed. Is it quickly? Is it slowly? And so on. So then the next one is adjectives. Adjective is also a word. And what is an adjective? Adjective does one work or one job, just to describe. And once an adjective is being given, it must talk about something. Example, we can say dirty, bad, good, big, small, large. So those are what? Adjective. Then we talk about preposition. It's also a word. And what are preposition? It just showed what? A relationship between two things or two entities. Example, if we say between is a preposition, below is preposition, under is preposition. Then second to the last is what? Conjunction. Conjunction is also a word. What is work of conjunction? It's just to link two sentences or clause or phrases. So example, we have and, but, either, and neither. So lastly is what? Interjection. Interjection is also a word. What do we use interjection for? In parts of speech, we use it to show what? Emotion. Example, when we say, ouch, hooray, hi. So those things are what? Interjection. So lastly, in conclusion, I say, word carries practical meaning or an objective. So anything called a word or called a word in any linguistic simply means in any language, it must have what? Meaning. If a word does not have meaning, therefore it does not qualify, or that word does not qualify to be called a word. So today we have treated a word. You now know the meaning or the differences between a word. A word has meaning. A letter does not have meaning. A phrase is combination of group of words that does not have meaning. While the next one is what? Just like this one, combination of words form what? A clause or a sentence. So thank you and see you in my next video where I will be talking about phrase. And after phrase, we are going to move to other related topics. And let me remind you, if you have not subscribed to this channel, please kindly do so. And if you have done that, please like my video and comment. And if you have done that, please kindly share this video with your friends till we meet again in my next class. Bye.